In order to realize the long-term vision, anticipate the journey, all the emotions will be experienced. Win or lose, the finish line is the finish line.
Welcome to season 2 of Creativity and Beyond.
And this podcast is powered by
Tilburg Emotion,
Related Frames,
and CJB Products.
welcome to a new episode of Creativity and Beyond. Today we are here together again.
Again.
No,
Same
we
people.
are together since first episode. First time since first episode.
Of season
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, of season 2. Third episode now.
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah, third episode.
But I thought it was like the
First-
5th, no?
No.
Because
Third.
Yada?
Yeah, the second episode.
For real?
Yeah,
man.
it's only third.
Well,
Yeah, it's only third now.
my brain.
Yeah, man, but maybe you incorporate the first couple,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the season 1.
Yeah.
But yeah, Maria is the main host, so
Yes. Today we were supposed to have another person in the podcast, but in the end, it's just us. So we are gonna do a little interview to our host.
yeah,
So now the roles are different.
that's her. We are the guest.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, you have to introduce your guest.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, welcome guys.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah.
Thanks for inviting us. My name is CJ. And I'm Filipino, Irish national, represent too, and I live in Tilburg, Netherlands.
Yeah.
What about you, Jason?
My name's Jason. I was born in Hong Kong, but I grew up in Ireland, so I represent Ireland, and now I live in the Netherlands. So that's what's up.
Yes, sir.
Yay.
Shit, sorry. Now it's been too long. Yeah, there we go. Gra. Yes. So that's it. Yeah, this is us, and yeah, Maria. There you
Yeah,
go.
maybe you can start talking a bit because I heard that you were in Asia not so long ago. And how was it for you coming back to our home, to your homeland, and how it is for you like coming back here again?
Yeah.
So what is different for you, and how did you felt when you were there, and how do you feel now that you are here again?
All right.
Take it away, bro.
Yeah, I want to take it away.
Yeah. Ladies first.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm a gentleman.
Can you hold my mic for me?
Should I shake it off for you?
For a second I thought it was true, and I also was like,
Let me shake it for you. There you go. Now it's ready.
Yeah. So it was my first time back in Hong Kong in 10 years. And similar to CJ's story, like with the cousins and stuff, we were all like separated. So some of my cousins were in like Australia, some were in Korea, some were in Japan. And it was the first occasion where all the grandchildren were back together again. It was also Chinese New Year. So it was a big monumental occasion for my grandparents, because obviously they're super excited, like, oh, all my grandchildren are back together in one place, all my own children are back in one place, you know. So it was a very heartwarming moment, very jam-packed with stuff to do, so not really time to sit down and think about what's going on. Like from the moment I get up, which was like, I don't know, it could be like 9 or 10, straight away I'd be called down to say hi to old relatives and maybe relatives I haven't even seen.
New relatives.
Yeah,
you don't
right.
even recognize them.
Exactly, you know.
Yeah.
Wish them happy Chinese New Year and hope you get rich, you know, get the money and keep going on with the day. So now that I'm back in the Netherlands, it's a bit more calm. I've had a bit more time to process what, like, the whole trip and stuff like this. And for sure I will go back sooner than later. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm at now with the whole trip.
but do you also see the difference in your family because they are living in different countries? Did you see like the influence of that countries on them?
I don't think so, because I always like I was raised by an Irish family, so I always had a bit of a separation from my Asian side, let's see, or my Asian culture. So I always had like a bird's eye view of like, oh, so this is what their culture is, you know?
Yeah.
Because I never like thought to myself like, oh, I'm a Cantonese person, because I always saw myself as an Irish person, so I never related to the culture in that way. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, but it's more like, for example, your cousins are like living, I don't know, Korea, or I don't know what you said.
Yeah.
So you see in them like they have like this double cultural thing also in them going on, or it's more like, oh yeah, your family.
No, I didn't see this at all. They were just how I remember them. So yeah.
But for me, it's it's a similar thing with Jason. First part, my holiday was 30 days. The first part of my holidays, first 20 days was with family. So yeah, it's really a lot of how do I say this, like a lot of family time spending together. I get to see my my biological father's side of family, my cousins from that side. Some people I don't even recognize anymore. I know them, but because I seen them when they were like youngins, and then they grew up, and then they call out the names, like I know that name, and then I see the person, I'm like, God damn. You're like,
that's like, whoa.
You're like a whole person, man. You're like fucking way taller than me.
Yeah.
One night I was like, God damn, I got left out by by the time, you know. But yeah, it was nice to see family, spend time with family, to reconnect basically. But you know how family is, sometimes like a lot of things happens. So it was a good trip, but at the same time tiring, because we're doing so much things in one day, waking up early like what Jason said, and then going to sleep later, because you know sometimes you're drinking with the fam. You go out partying, street food, whatnot. You come back home, you wake up at like 8-9 in the morning, when you go home at like 2-3. It's crazy. So it was tiring, but good to catch up with the fam at the same time. But I did enjoy the last part of my trip too, because I did a motorbike trip from in the northeastern Thailand. So from Chiang Mai city, went up north and went around to Nan province, Chiang Rai, and then back to Chiang Mai. So that was nice. I have some content coming up on that, so wait on it. I still have to edit last year's. I was so backlogged with my personal stuff. It's crazy, but yeah, trip has been nice. My cousins, they are all like, we're all getting old, man. Even my grandparents, it was nice to see them, but sad at the same time, because now last time I saw them, they were still strong, they could walk. Now like my grandparents could hardly walk.
Wow.
So that was it was nice to spend time with them, but sad at the same time. It just hits you with a realization that time really flies like crazy. And it puts me back to the position that shit, I gotta enjoy every single moment, and not kind of like because sometimes you fall into the negative space again, and then you like try to do things that doesn't benefit you, whatever. So it brings me, it makes me grounded again to the fact that whatever happens in life, you just gotta enjoy it, whether it's good or bad. And just enjoy life, live it, to the fullest. And what you call this, really spend time with the people that loved you, that you love and loved you, So
that went deep.
It's a good reflection.
He's going beyond already.
But the thing is, I just got back yesterday, and I'm still jet lagged as fuck. So I haven't really reflected on the trip fully. All I did was laundry and unpack, and that's all. But yeah, that's it.
Yeah, guys, you're both artists, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you do? If someone doesn't know, I think everyone knows
Mhm.
it.
I am now mostly working as a videographer, so this is my primary role at the
Yeah.
moment. I won't call it a job because it doesn't feel like a job for me, so
Mhm.
it's more like a role, and that's it. Yeah, that's kind of what I do now.
Yeah.
And for you?
I used to dance a lot. I still dance a lot, but back then, trying to make a career out of dance. But now, I do media stuff. Same with Jason, photo and dabbling to video. But now I'm doing more video stuff. Personally, anyway. That's what we do.
And do you think all this background and Asian roots that you have an impact in what you do or the kind of art that you do, or do you see in some kind of way connected, or is more like unconscious background that is there and it doesn't have anything to do with what you do, or do you feel like it's really connected, or yeah?
As for me, it does, yes. But sometimes I do get this kind of like identity crisis, like am I really Filipino now still, or am I Irish? But now I feel more disconnected to the Irish side because I arrived in Ireland when I was like 14, so I didn't really grow up in comparison. Yeah, you will hear Jason's story in a bit in comparison to him, so I don't feel like too connected to Ireland, but I'm still connected to it. I was kind of like I was nurtured in Ireland, I would say, as an artist and as a person. But I grew up in Philippines. It does affect how I am as an artist. I don't know how, but I guess one thing that I really can say is the discipline, and it's hard to explain, like the way I approach creativity somehow, because my family actually is also very creative. Like a lot of musicians in my family, I'm the only like the person who actually did dance, but a lot of people in my family, actually everybody has rhythm, so everybody could dance actually. But a lot of them are singers. My mother used to be a performer back then, Philippines and Japan. So it does have an impact, but I never really actually reflected on how it impacted me. But for sure, the discipline and how I approach creativity is,
Because also a lot of different countries have like a really strong culture or identity, and there are others that are a bit less. So I think maybe your country could be one of those that have a lot of like cultural identity, and so that's why I asked, because maybe it have some kind of connection. Like I feel like also for me, like Spanish culture is strong culture, and for sure have an impact in what I'm doing. And maybe before I didn't realize it so much, but now that I think about it, it's like, oh, it's everything started there, and now that I'm out of my country, it's also like I realize that I take a lot of elements from there, and I feel like also different countries give you different visions.
It
so
does.
I can imagine that for you, living in different countries, like 3 different countries, you can take different elements for all the countries that you were living in. But how it is for you.
What was your question again? I was getting caught up listening, so
I asked more like if you feel like
my culture,
your culture have an influence in what do you do as an artist, or your artistry.
Does it have an influence in what I do as an artist? I don't think so. I don't think so. Like as an artist and how I make, no, I don't think so, because I don't see it. I've been told that, like, like I work like a Asian.
Yeah, that's. I think that you could.
That's a main line.
I think that you could never really get out of. It's like same,
Yeah, it's like Ted. There's something Ted says like, bro, you're really like
Hard
a true Asian man, But for me, it's just how I've always been.
Yeah. It's part of you.
But I don't think it's an Asian thing because I also see like my relatives, and in comparison to like me, they're like not like working.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say working as much because I don't think I work it that much actually, but
Working smart.
Yeah, they're more like get a job and just like 9 to 5 thing. I think the community thing is the biggest thing though.
Okay.
Like,
yes.
Like the family thing.
That's it, bro. That's what I forgot to say. Like, yeah. The community.
Because the culture in Asia is really like a community first,
based. Yeah.
Okay.
So you do things for people, you do things with people, and then the money and stuff is like second or third to that,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, like in Asia in general, when you when you finish work with your colleague, everybody most people are just going home, But in Asia, as soon as they finish work, all the colleagues would go out, eat outside because everything is cheap, basically, and it's an outdoor living, and they go out to eat and drink before they actually go home and then work again the next day.
Okay.
So it's always like this, but here it's hardly like everybody's on their toes, and then they go back home and then work the next day. So it's like. Yeah, sometimes I fall into that hole, and I'm like, fuck, man, I gotta do, So, but yeah, when I was in Asia, it's like I see people like when it's rush hour, like 4 or 5 p.m. I see people outside 7-Eleven, like they all in uniforms, like on the stairs outside 7-Eleven. They got all the drinks, they got like little snack eating, and then you could see the other people in like a little street food stall. They just sitting there drinking, and it's really a nice culture to see.
Nice.
Like here, you could hardly see that, but now it's carnival, so you would see that kind of thing, but in a different way, they just going to get drunk rather than actually like connecting. It's different, but
but drinking, I feel like here is just a way to actually disconnect of people because they just
but not connect.
Yeah.
Man.
No hate, but but what is the thing that you miss the most, actually?
What I miss the most?
Yeah.
Back home?
Like from the culture or from
shit,
like being there? Because it's two different things for me. Like
you can say both.
Damn, what I miss the most is probably like time with actually the family.
Yeah.
Because obviously, like you don't see each other so much. So when you go back, like there's, for me, not much change, like in terms of how I remember people, but then you see the appearances change, or the energy has changed a bit. Like for example, my grandmother, I remember her being a bit more like energetic and like way more assertive with her energy, and when I came back she was more like chill, like relaxed, like sitting there, and I was like, whoa, okay, this is not how I remember the energy of her. She was still the same, but the energy was different. So that's probably what I miss. And then from the culture, I think it's a double-edged sword, but I think the way people respect each other over there is very different to how it works over here in the West. I think people are like super respectful. You go into like a clothing store, someone will literally come up to you with like a handbasket, like, oh, here's a handbasket for you, if they see you walking around one, so it's like these little things, like is probably what I value. So these things.
But also people doesn't steal so much, no, for what I heard.
Steal?
Like stealing is or does.
I guess it would be the same for every big cities, like there's areas that if you are really not careful and very unaware of your surroundings, and you just walk like it's nothing, some things would get stolen. But if you're kind of like careful and you know which area you're at, you're gonna be fine. It's just the same in every country, like how in Amsterdam, a lot of stealing, Paris, a lot of pickpockets. It's the same in Manila for me anyway, and in Bangkok, because the poverty still is very high. The contrast of society is very high. You got like rich people, and then 50 meters away you got all the where the poor people are living.
No.
So it's the same, but the crime rate is not that high unless you are really spending a lot of time where you shouldn't. Like, yeah. But it's not that bad, so everybody could go visit. It was a lot worse back then. Back in the day, like I would get robbed like on another street.
Damn, that's
okay.
crazy.
Yeah, I would get robbed. Like that's why we don't walk too much. But the society got better in Philippines because of past presidents, and the drugs has been controlled because the drug abuse there is crazy. Like a lot of people use crack rather than weed. Marijuana is illegal, but you can use it, but don't get caught with it. Trust me, don't not in Manila anyway. Go to the province, go to the mountains, you'll be fine. But the main drugs that people uses there that makes them go crazy and really what causes the criminal rate to go high is crack.
Oh.
Yeah, same as in America, I guess. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, but y'all can visit Philippines and you'll be safe. You could just watch YouTube vlogs and you'll see. Yeah.
Yeah.
But actually, bro, talk about how you started as an artist, also.
How I started as an artist.
What was your first? You know the drill.
Yeah.
From the very, very first time.
So how I started as an artist, it was actually the term kind of just followed me since I was like born. For some reason people just automatically thought I could dance, so they would be like, oh, there's Jason the dancer. Jason, can you do a little dance for us, So I do a little dance, and people like, woo! Yeah, exactly. So I guess that's kind of where it started. I don't know why they taught that, because I'm still like 4 or 5, never took any classes or anything like this. And then I think my real dabble into like the craftsmanship of art was when I came across a video of a guy doing like freestyle football. So if anyone familiar with freestyle football, it's when you do tricks with football, and it's about timing and the speed of how fast you can get your legs around the ball. And funny enough, he was actually the cousin of my friend, and I was like, no way, you need to like hook me up with him, and so he can teach me. And it turns out he lived like literally just like up the road from where I lived. So actually,
New Bridge.
Yeah, exactly, New Bridge. Shout out Trihin Nua, So I went there. I learned from him. I used to just like message him.
How old were you when you went when you did like freestyle football?
I was like 9 or something.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I was 9, so I was very young.
Yeah.
And through that, I used to get jobs through him then, and that was kind of my first kind of wave into being an artist. So yeah.
And when did you dabble into dance like properly, bro? What age? What point in your life?
It was when I think I was around also 12. Yeah, around 12 or 13 is when I really started to learn a style, which is breaking.
Yeah.
I saw
from who?
Don King. Don King.
I knew it. Yeah,
Don King.
we have Don King is he's an ancient guy from Ireland. No, it's not Asian. Sorry.
OG.
He taught him, and Don King became the leader of my group as well. He was choreographing for our competition group, Submerge, IDS. Fuck, it was 3 different names. Indios. Infinite dance style. Yeah, it's a Spanish word. Spanish used to call us indios.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, back in the Philippines.
Yeah, that's one.
Crazy.
Yeah, indios is like a degrading term for.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
shit.
that's what they call
But
us.
also for Latin Americans.
Yeah, they were called indios.
Oh.
All the I think colonized places from Spain are all indios.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were called Indios Dance Crew, Infinite Dance Styles, and Submerged Crew, and the leader was Don King, and
Yeah.
he's the one who also taught Jason. So
Yeah.
Don King has a fingerprint and a lot of places
Yeah.
in the Irish community
Yeah,
of
he was
dance.
big, man. He
Yeah.
was the man at that point, you know.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
he had like crews in where I lived, and he had crews in Dublin. So,
yeah.
but I came across him because he did like a flash mob in the shopping center where I
Oh
lived.
wow.
And I saw these guys breaking and doing windmills. And I was like,
And
fuck.
then you were like, what?
I was like, whoa, I need to learn that. But I never got their contact, so I didn't know who the fuck they were. I didn't know I was just a 12-year-old kid just going to the shopping center with my friends.
Then you were you were 12. God damn.
Yeah, and then I was in like the chipper. So for those who don't know, like the chipper is like slang for like fast food place.
Yeah.
There was a poster with like his class.
Not Delhi.
Yeah, no, it was a fucking
Chipper.
chipper. It was a fucking chipper, man. Central Grill, if you know Central Grill, then you know. So yeah, I saw the flyer and I was like, Mom, I want to go, you know. And then there was a bit of back and forth between my mom because she was like, oh no, you're gonna break your neck, you know, all this kind of so thinking like, oh, what if you stop your leg? I was like, I don't give a fuck, like I'm just gonna go. And then I went there and that's how it started.
And with video and photography?
Video was actually around the same time as freestyle football because it was when YouTube was just starting.
Yeah.
And
Bro, that reminded me on when I actually started videos.
Yeah.
I never considered that. You need to ask him how we met.
Yeah, because I feel like there are a lot of similar bridges, connections here.
We go way back.
Yeah.
Ask him how we met. 'Cause I think you're going there already.
Yeah, I'm going there.
Okay.
Yeah, go.
So I started video around the same time as freestyle football because back then YouTube was still coming up and it wasn't like the platform it is today. You know, people just uploading random shit and just videos of themselves like walking and stuff like this. And so I started uploading videos of me doing the freestyle football stuff because it was a lot like skating, you know, like who could do the coolest trick or who could do like the new stuff and stuff like this. So people would get a lot of views on it. And that's how I started making videos. Yeah.
Only freestyle football that you were uploading.
Yeah, only freestyle football in the beginning. And then
In the beginning. When did you start uploading dance video?
When I first met one of my girlfriends.
one of my girlfriends.
Yeah.
My many girlfriends.
In Hong Kong. She was actually from Ireland.
They want to shout her.
Shout out Iman. Hope you're doing good with the kids.
I'm a man.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, you know it too.
Of course I know them.
Fuck that.
No, hey man, she's gonna get out of place.
It's fine.
Yeah, so it was a funny story. We were in Hong Kong. She's actually from Ireland, and she knew I could like do breakdancing, but
But I know it lost. She was living in Ireland.
But she was just over there for a holiday,
Oh, okay.
and I already knew her from before, but we haven't seen each other in years. So I just text her like, "Oh, you want me up?" And then we obviously met up and stuff. But she knew I was like dancing and stuff, and then she showed me a video of Taeyang, like this Korean K-pop artist. She's like, "Oh, can you dance like this?"
Big Bang.
And you were like, yeah, sure.
Exactly. Yeah, I was like,
I'm gonna do it now.
I was like, yeah, sure, but I couldn't. So I actually had to learn. So then that's when I started like getting into freestyle and stuff like this.
That's also the same kind of like the start of your dance journey then.
Exactly, yeah.
So Taeyang is the start.
So you were
Yeah.
a K-popper.
I was actually just trying to win a girl over. Through that, I learned how to slowly freestyle and make videos of that and upload them onto Facebook.
Yeah.
First, it was primarily Facebook with the dance videos.
Oh wow.
Then I slowly moved to YouTube. Yeah. So-
But it was like the boom of YouTube, right? It was like the
No,
moment.
not even the boom. It was the start.
The start.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
It was like the moment that everyone was starting to making videos, like these blog things, this
Yeah.
like.
No, actually, no vlogs.
No vlogs.
Back then, it was mainly covers and dance, music covers and dance, and mainly people who are uploading are
a lot of tags also. No?
Filipino Americans like that's
like Chachi and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Chachi,
Yeah.
all those it's early YouTube,
Yeah.
2008 2009.
Oh wow, I thought it was 2010,
No.
11, 12.
Oh, 2008,
Okay.
2009. It was
You're
the
OG.
start. Yeah. God damn, we old, man.
We old, man.
I mean, I'm 31 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn is right. Well, yeah.
Yeah. What was I? What was
The
it?
YouTube, the start. It was the start of the dance
It
journey.
was the start of the dance journey. with
Yeah,
them, so,
yeah.
yeah, that's how I started making videos on YouTube with
Yeah.
dance.
So your main inspiration in dance was like Taeyang with this.
No, he wasn't my. He was like my inspiration to try win the girl. But he was my main inspiration. As in like, oh, I want to dance like Taeyang, you know. No, I think my main inspiration were just like YouTube people, like because back then there was a lot of random YouTube people that just put freestyle videos,
Right.
and there's certain people that I liked, and I watch the videos and then I try and imitate them.
Right.
So it was mainly everything like online inspiration. You didn't get like much around
No.
you, more like
No, I didn't even know what the fuck freestyle was. Like, I used to just look up how to pop and lock, you know? I was like,
basic steps.
yeah, gliding and shit. I was like,
How
no.
to start.
Yeah.
This is not how to freestyle, you know?
Yeah.
Back then they even had a platform. What was it?
Bebo.
No, it was like How to Ville or something.
Oh fuck, I don't know.
They had
that
like
song.
Rocksteady crew on it, and they were
No,
like, no,
shit, I don't know this
remember,
one.
man. Yeah, but that's how it started.
Yeah.
My inspiration was like just fellow YouTube people, and then eventually I came across like more choreo people, like the main ones that
Yeah.
people know nowadays, like Fontys, Bose, Eastwood,
Yeah.
etc., and then from there you go down the rabbit hole and find more.
Yeah.
How was it for you?
Oh, how I started?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Way back. Ever since, like I said earlier, my families are a lot of them are musicians, or at least they dabbled into music on their early years. My aunt also used to sing. My mother had me when she was 19. My father, biological father, was 18. So basically, my mother couldn't. I didn't spend a lot of time with my mother because she was working a lot, obviously, at that age, having a kid. So I spent a lot of time with my aunt and my uncle. And my aunt, this is where my love for R&B came about. My aunt listens to a lot of disco R&B type music, so Earth, Wind and Fire. And my grandpa listens to a lot of Frank Sinatra, Bee Gees. So I know all these like old songs. Like I listened to it so much because they were playing it so much. It's like as soon as you wake up in the Philippines, there's music. Like that's how we start our day. They put on music and do the daily chores, whatnot. So I had a very, very old taste in music as a youngin. Yeah, that's my first come across. The first time I came across with art is just music, just enjoying it. Later on in life, dance. It was because there was no internet back then. We're talking. I mean, there was internet, but it's not easily accessible.
Yeah.
It was dial-up internet for us. It was like you're gonna buy a credit card from the store. You're gonna put it on your modem, so it's gonna make this sound before you get an internet, and it's expensive for us. Only my uncle was doing it. So yeah. My first inspiration, or first time I saw dance, was in the street. There was like ciphers. Popping wasn't called popping in our place. It's called strutting.
Oh.
I mean, it's strutting is still, like this. Yeah, we call it strutting. But the first style that I actually did was creep walking because of the gang culture in Philippines. And in Philippines, if you live in like kind of like not slums, but like people who are not rich, I would say. There's always going to be like gangs in that area, especially at a younger age. So you pretty much don't have a choice but to either like join or you know, you're just gonna get bullied all the time because it's like, oh, fuck this guy, who is this guy, you know? Like it's very territorial, like the younger people. And at this point I was like maybe 10, 11, like around this age, grade 5, 5th grade in elementary. So yeah, creep walking with the first one. I remember seeing that cipher. It was mad, man, and I didn't know how to actually walk. I just did what I saw, and you know, I fell in love with the way, like, you know, it's just like people was just cheering and like hyping you up. I was like, yo, this shit is crazy. So some dudes, I forgot their name now. They started teaching me how to walk, and then it started from there. And then I saw You Got Served. Yeah, You Got Served.
Classic.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw You Got Served, and that's actually the start of like, shit, like I'm gonna dance like properly. But the main reason why I started was to get girls, like, please, woman, like that's why I started, you know, because this shit is cool. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. That's how a lot of dudes started. Trust me, they be lying if they tell you a different reason. But
so
most
you started
guys,
from the same reason.
Exactly.
yeah, a lot of people, you'll be lying if you'll like, you know, you be real. But yeah, that's how I started, like actually pursuing it. And then I saw Philippine All-Stars. They were champions for I don't know, 3-4 times for World Hip Hop International. They're a Filipino group. I don't know if y'all know. You can check out YouTube. They have a lot of moves that are very staple to their crew, like a lot of move and choreos that are them, you know. And a lot of crews recreated this later on. I saw Philippine All-Stars, and then so I started freestyling basically because of creep walking. So that was my first style. My second style was popping, and this is when I actually managed to get on a computer, like, but we used to go to computer shops. So you pay like some money for 30 minutes an hour.
I remember that shit.
First video I saw from Europe was Just the Boo. It was with Damon Frost and Sala versus the two women, and I was so amazed with popping. Like, because the popping, like I said, in Philippines, where the community that I was with anyway, it was called strutting, so it wasn't full popping, it was strutting. When I saw it, I was like, god damn, I need to learn how to pop, you know? So that's when I started learning how to pop. It was so bad anyway. I have some videos still. Yeah, man. That's when I started to pop, and then Crump came, and then I dabbled into Crump. And at this at the same time was me moving to Ireland, because I was 14 when I moved to Ireland. So like from the time that I started creep walking, popping, it was Philippines, and then Crump kind of like started in Philippine ish, because even in school we would battle dance, like so if it's a break time in the class, everybody be playing music, and then we be battling at the back of the class, either fighting in a way that we just punch body. It's like, okay, let's, just body, and then
but real fight, no, like joke fight.
Yeah, joke fight, but real like punch. Okay. Like I got punched one time. Oh man, I gassed. Like I couldn't take it. I was like, fuck. But I was fighting like taller people. It was easier. But it was game. Yeah, that's the culture in the Philippines. But when I went to Ireland, like I met Submerged crew, where Jason became part of the crew as well at some point.
Yeah, how did you met now?
Oh yeah. This is later on. So when I got to Ireland at that time, I got with Submerge, and then also that time is when I started going to YouTube and uploading like dance videos, and I uploaded like one video, and then this random dude commented like, I think I don't remember. Yeah, I think he said like, I know this place. Where is this place? There's something like along this line.
Yeah.
And then it was Jason who commented.
wow.
Yeah, because he was already on YouTube. Like everybody on YouTube was so connected because
Yeah.
it was so small still. Not a lot of people was using it.
Mm.
So like it was easy to like actually find
Connect,
people and
yeah.
connect with people.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and then from that's where we started getting connected, and later on we met up.
Yeah.
We decided to meet up and make a video together. So we made a dance video. He was breaking at that point, and my style was like creep walking, crump. It's like all the styles that I was learning. I wasn't doing full hip hop. I started learning. I never went to studio or nothing. Like it was all street. What you call it, learning. First time I went to studio was in Ireland. It's crazy. I was like, you guys go to studio to learn dance? I was like, god damn, that's something.
Kind of privilege.
Yeah, that's something new. It's the first time I step into studio. I was like, what? This is crazy. I was like, this floor is so nice. We used to dance in concrete. But yeah, that was the first time. And Submerged days. Yeah, and then I started learning actual hip hop. I discovered like real hip hop, you know, from people with Matt, shout out Matush, Scherek, the whole Random Heroes crew. Like, yeah, like I had so many crews actually, just to realize it now. I was in a crew one time with a lot of different styles, like b-boys, house. I cannot do house for shit, just so. Yeah, but we started learning from each other, so I learned some breaking and stuff. So this was nice, but yeah, that was the dance journey that for me, like Submerged crew, we did a lot of competitions. We joined Hip Hop International. I managed to win actually all styles. I was an all-style champion.
Congratulations.
In Ireland. I think
Still on YouTube.
it's still on YouTube. Check it out. It is whack. It's whack now, but at that time it felt great.
I mean, you just need to see it with the context, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, I won all styles. I didn't expect that. I was like, God damn. The next year I was actually disappointed because I thought I won the finals or semis round. I don't know. But I was like, man, but it is what it is, you know. Maybe I didn't. It just felt right for
But
me.
actually, no, it was at that moment you had beef with Nate and Gav, and you wanted to take them both out, and you took out Nate.
Oh yeah.
But then you couldn't take out Gav. And that's why you were annoyed.
Yeah. Like, yeah, we have this. We never talked about that thing. It was just kind of like whenever there's battle, it was them that I always like.
Yeah.
And they were like pissed at me because my style is not full hip hop.
Yeah.
It's like a mix of all the styles that I've learned, and their style is like full hip hop. So I think there was like underlying hate, but it's more like how is he
purely doing it?
yeah, how is he like beating us when you know his style is now full hip hop?
Yeah.
So like this is very you could feel the vibe, you know. But now we all good. Like, we chill and stuff. Like we vibe when we see each other. But yeah, that was my dance journey, and then I moved to the Netherlands.
Yeah, I want to ask that. When did you move to the Netherlands? How was it?
How was my move to Netherlands?
Yeah, why?
Oh no, actually.
Why and when?
Yeah, no. Talk about your transition to contemporary, and then eventually Lou.
You contemporary
Because-
background.
Yeah, like I never knew he does he would do contemporary.
I saw him doing contemporary music. I saw you at.
When you were in
school.
Fontys.
I mean, you were in Fontys.
When you were in Fontys.
I thought I saw a video or something somewhere like.
Yeah.
So
you talk about your transition, how you got here.
my transition. So after I graduated high school, it was either become a graphic designer or go do dance. But I chose to actually do graphic design. And then at that moment I was doing theater, so I was actually like acting and stuff. And my theater mentor, he had the studio that this is just some background
Peter,
info.
right?
Huh?
Peter?
Yeah.
We talk about it. Yeah.
And
It was really random.
he showed me he had a studio there, and he let me train there whenever. So actually he saw what I was training every day and stuff, so he saw like, okay, this is actually what he wants to do. From the outside looking in, he could see this. So he asked me like, hey, what do you want to do now that you graduated? I was like, oh, I'm going to do graphic design. And he was like, that's not what you want to do. He knew, you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, it's true. So I went and auditioned for Fontys because my friend was already studying here at the time. Her name is Hannah Rogerson. She also graduated from Fontys.
But it was your only option, or did you do like audition?
No, I thought of auditioning for East London as well, but the fees were just crazy, man. You know, like 9,000 for just 1 year.
Yeah.
Here it's like 2,000. You know.
Yeah.
Plus
living in London.
Plus living there and stuff. You know, like no way, man. You know, like I'm just a kid coming out of high school. Like you want me to have that much money already? Like fuck no. But yeah, so I auditioned. And I was actually raised wild card, so I didn't make it through. But each one of the audition people had a wild card, and I was raised because I don't know, Ray just had a liking to me. So I came over. I came over and did the audition, and obviously I didn't make it through. And then the only reason why I didn't make it through is because I wasn't technical enough. Because up until then, I just learned through like my reflection from like a window like this. So I had a dream that I went to some ballet school, and when I went home, I told my mom that I'm going to this ballet school because I need to. I dreamt about it, so surely it means something. So I went to a ballet school for 1 year, and then I joined the old contemporary company that Hannah was in, because obviously I knew it's what I needed to do in order to get in here.
Yeah.
So I was doing contemporary, and then I fell in love with that actually, because I liked the partner in, I liked the way like the freedom of the movement, you know, it wasn't restricted in any way. And then from there I auditioned again. No, from there I went to Impulse Dance with the ballet school, and
damn, homie doing ballet.
Yeah, bro. Bro, it was tough, man. I was like, I was the only guy there too, man. So I was like, I was actually really unhappy at that point, but I knew, like, in my mind, I was like, this is something I have to do.
Yeah.
I have to do this, you know, no matter what. It's just 1 year, and I'm gonna make it, no matter what. So yeah, I went to Impulse Dance, and there they had a B-Boy Storm doing like a intensive, and they also had a urban contemporary company, Silk company from Austria. I'm not sure if they're still around, but if they are, then you should check them out because they're really cool. They mix house and stuff. I did their workshops and intensives. I also did RG Burnett's Vogan because I was trying to chase after a girl again.
Anything for a woman.
Yeah, and that's when I fell back in love with the street styles. At that point, I already got into Fontys, so I knew like, okay, I'm going into. Back then it was DM, dance modern, so I already knew I was going into that like department. But once I did the classes, I was like, fuck.
But were you doing like urban contemporary, or there was no like?
I switched it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I made the switch. So they actually, I auditioned, like during my second audition, when I auditioned, it was John Reuter at the time.
Yeah.
He was doing the audition, Sarah Victorovic and Ray. John Reuter didn't want me in urban, so the two other teachers were like, propose to me, come to dance modern.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, so I was like,
homie doing modern.
yeah, so I was in there, you know.
Like, you sure?
Yeah, I was like, sure, okay, there's my ticket in, so I need to take it, you know.
Yeah.
Like, this is what I worked for the whole like year and shit, like doing fucking ballet, like every morning, doing the fucking pliés, you know. This is what it was for.
God damn.
So I took it, and then yeah, that was kind of my journey into contemporary.
Yeah, moving.
And then?
And then, yeah, because of the intensives that I took from like Storm stuff, I already knew in my mind, I was like, fuck, actually, I missed the street styles. So in my mind, I already made the decision, like, if I had the chance to switch, I'm going to switch. So I was staying with Dylan Holly. I'm not sure if you know Dylan Holly. Irish Dylan. He does the tutting and stuff.
Oh.
But I was staying with him the first 3 months. And the first day I asked him, is it possible to switch? And he was like, yeah, it is. I was like, okay. So after I think 2 weeks of being in the dance modeling department, I asked my SOB teacher at the time if I could make the switch, and then they set it up and I made the switch. Yeah, they tried to keep me though, but I made this switch. They're like Mia, you know Mia? She's like, Jason, you know,
Please.
sometimes the easy road is not the right choice. and Ray was like, I really think you have potential. Just think about your future.
Shout out.
I was like, yeah, I will. And,
Your future modern.
yeah, I was like, yeah, me, Marvin, no, fuck that. Like, so, yeah, I did.
Damn. Well, for me, when I moved, how I moved, I've already been traveling to the Netherlands like a couple of times for dance, like in Amsterdam, summer dance, so when I was still in Ireland, like I started like feeling lost, and I feel like I wasn't growing. It's like you reach a threshold as an artist, because back then in Ireland, it wasn't so big. It was really small community, like very. Now it's actually a lot bigger. Like it's nice to see how and Just Debut and Red Bull BC1 came back to Ireland this year.
Yeah.
Like after, I don't know, maybe 10 years. After 10 years,
Something
it
like
came back to Ireland. Yeah, so the community is really small, and that there is not much opportunity with what I wanted to do. I think when it comes to contemporary theater, you have more opportunity.
There's a bit more.
Yeah, subsidies. But when it comes to like hip hop freestyle event back then, it wasn't much. There's battles here and there, and I'm always there. Whenever there's a battle, like I would be there. Like, and it's basically just the same people, like, you know. And sometimes most times the commercial dancers, and then, you know, like they kind of support each other, but not the event. Like, it's like we don't see this people at this event, but it's always the same people. There's not much new people. So it was it was very slow for me to grow as an artist. So yeah, like I was looking for something, and then I was traveling a lot for dance, like to battle. I went to Asia, to different places to battle back then. And I went to was it Just Debut? Just Debut, right?
No, it was summer dance. Oh no, it was Just Debut.
Just Debut, yeah. It was House Dance Forever and Just Debut.
Yeah.
So we went there with my crew at that time, Random Heroes, with Kami, shout out, Leon, congrats. He won Red Bull BC1 in Ireland. Yeah, bro. I knew you were gonna get it. But so I was there with them, with the crew, with Ian as well, with Eno, B-boy as well. We were there taking shrooms, getting high, whatnot, and I knew he was there. I don't know how, but we got in touch.
Yeah.
He was there.
I think I just messaged you.
Yeah.
Or maybe, I think you posted maybe on your story. And
Some people was there, and then he introduced me to Bailey. So I had another reason to kind of like move to the Netherlands. I was like, okay, but I don't know. Did I ask you if you live in Tilburg or something?
No, I just said to Bailey, like, we have a place like downstairs that you can grab if you want.
Yeah, so like I was looking for reasons or places where to go to grow as an artist, and you
found love.
I found love. I found love, and I found that's goddamn right. I did. I found love, and I found a place where I actually feel like I will grow, because there's so much opportunity here in the Netherlands. Obviously, like I could see it, like just how big one event is. It's crazy. I'm seeing how much people, and the level is like so high. So I went here to pursue also like to be better as an artist, as a dancer. But eventually I came to a point that I didn't want to do dance as a career, because I was I actually stopped battling already. Last battle I can't even remember. Goddamn.
You didn't battle over here. You were just training.
Because it felt it didn't feel right anymore, should I say. I feel like my ego was getting too big, and it was getting too like every time I lose a battle and I feel like, what the fuck? Like, because even when I traveled Asia, it was the same thing. I was like, what are you guys judging? You know, like I know what I just did. I know what the other person just did. At least do a tie. Like, why make the other person win? And then that's when I saw like, goddamn, this shit is full of like politics, and so it was messing with my mentality. And I was losing. Well, I did start dance for ladies, you know, for women. But eventually, of course, that changed into like dance became so much more spiritual. It's like my escape to you know from reality, to get in touch with myself, feel myself, express, you know. And I was losing this when I was battling like a lot, and I was losing, like, it was really getting into my head. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna stop dancing, stop battling, and just dance, you know. And yeah, I decided not to make a career out of it. And I saw an opportunity for business. I became more like business minded, so I started a clothing brand called Race Tribe. The goal for that was to kind of like, because I know a lot of event organizers like in Ireland, and then some people here also. So I was like, I'm gonna sell clothes in events, which worked, because I started it at 2021. So I was going to Ireland back and forth a lot, selling
but
clothes
it was
there.
like after COVID, no?
No, before COVID.
Before COVID.
Oh no, I started
No,
2018.
Before COVID.
Yeah, before I started 2018, bro. 2018. Yeah, it's established 2018.
Yeah.
So I started 2018. It was going good. But there's a lot of stress that goes with it, because I wear, you know, like a lot of different hats, like the designs, like manufacturing, because I used to design them myself. I even I still have it somewhere in my files. I even created a cipher backpack. So it's a backpack that has a chair. So when you're in cipher, you just, because you know, like dancers always have their bags, they don't just leave it. So the idea was to just be anywhere, and if it's a cipher, you know, it's a lot of people, so it's like, you know what, I'm gonna put my bag, sit down. Okay, I'm going, you know, type shit. So I still have it, and I hope you don't bite this design, because I still don't see this even until now.
Yeah.
I still don't see this, so don't be stealing my cipher backpack. I'll get back to it someday. So yeah, I transitioned into doing business, and then COVID hit.
Yeah.
And then I realized like all the stress that came with it. Also dealing with the manufacturing is the worst part. Like, so I don't want to deal with these people no more. So yeah, I kind of like stopped doing it, like actually having a clothing brand, but I still print clothes. Like I still kind of like do it. I still have all the equipments. I still have like a lot of shirts, like blanks. So I still do print for people. But eventually I was doing the media side of like Race Tribe, and that's how I started like falling in love back to it again, you know, like to creating content. And I don't know who hired me first. I can't even remember the first job that I did.
Was it Timo? With Rocat?
Maybe one of the first. I think there's another one. I can't remember, but I was like, damn, you could make money out of this just doing this. But one of the first one was with a paid gig was with Rocat. One of the first one. I don't know how much we can pay, like 50 or 100 to shoot.
Right, don't remember.
I can't remember, but yeah. But that realization that goddamn I could make a lot of money from doing this.
Yeah.
And at the same time, Jason was also going back to it.
Yeah.
So we both had like a camera. And sometimes we would just walk around city, shoot each other, whatever.
It's cool as fuck.
Yeah. Be cool, trying to get girls. Yeah, so we had that. That's my transition to the video, and now I'm still doing it. Now I've shot so much things. Now, I feel like I really grown in this, and probably you also. Yeah, we both like. We both grown, and at the same time when we started that, the Crew Dance Collective started, which is now transitioning to
TDP
there you go
Productions now again. Tilburg Dance platform.
Unfortunately we cannot talk about too much about that, because that was supposed to be Chilton, supposed to be here to talk about TDP, but
Next time.
maybe next episode we're gonna have Chilton, but you'll know about more TDP soon. It's a new platform. It's not really new, but yeah, it's a new name. TDP. So yeah, and now we're here today.
And also, how did you get in contact with D Crew? How was your starting point?
Oh, that was easy.
How much time do you have? It's now like 5 past. 10
We
past.
have 20 minutes.
Okay, so we can slowly close it up.
Yeah.
That was easy. But
Yeah, for D Crew, actually Chilton, I did a photo shoot with Chilton when I was still doing photos. So he already knew I kind of did media.
Yeah.
And he just approached me one day. He came down to my place because he just wanted to hang out. And then he came with the idea of like, oh, I want to start making the platform and making media and stuff. And I had some video ideas. And I was like, all right, let's go, you know.
Because it was the moment also that D Crew was starting.
Yeah,
No.
we're starting up again.
Again.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Up again, yeah.
Okay.
But with new people. People and
Just
people.
for
Like rebranding.
context, if y'all want to know what, when, or where D Crew started, season 1 episode just watch the first episode with Chilton. Season 1 somewhere.
I think it was 4 or
CNV,
5.
something like that.
Yeah.
He talks about the start of D Crew there. Check it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm the same with Jason. It was same time, but we know them already
No.
in this
from the
community,
jam and
you know,
stuff.
from the jam, But then they knew we were doing media. He was he's still, until today he does video, but back then I was doing the photo side, so it was like
No.
it's crazy. We've come so far, man.
Yeah, for real, bro.
We've come so
In
far.
like 4 years, I
God
think.
Damn.
4 years?
God,
It's been 4
yeah.
years?
I have no idea.
Yeah, man. So it started during COVID.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Because our first content date was in February of the COVID.
God damn. Yeah, time flies. We only had one camera.
Oh wow.
One.
Yeah.
And now.
Yeah, we didn't have all this actually. We never had this.
No.
We just had the camera really.
Yeah, we just had camera.
And a 50 mil
Yeah,
lens.
and the fact that we didn't have to pay for all of this.
Bro, that's crazy.
I mean, we did pay for it, but you know what I mean? It's the money that we worked for
Yeah.
using this.
That's true.
Crazy.
So-
Crazy.
Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. Yeah, I can't wait to see what's gonna happen in the next 5-10 years.
Yeah, man. Let's go.
Yeah, and a lot of times, like when you're in the moment, or maybe like you see, like, yeah, I'm not doing enough, or what is happening, I'm not having what I wanted. But then you look back,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
3 years ago, and then you realize, like, oh fuck, I'm really further than what I thought in that moment.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's true, man. It's true.
Yeah, and I feel like there's still so much space to grow.
Exactly.
Like even now, I'm still like dabbling or learning a lot of things into creating stuff, like really finding my style within it. This is like the same journey in dance, you know.
Yeah.
Like I worked hard to find my style, the authenticness of how I create. Yeah, and same with him. Most
Yes,
likely,
sir.
we're still on the
That's what's up.
on the journey.
And do you think Tilburg is a good city for that, for you
Fuck yeah.
to keep growing?
Yeah, I mean, just
Yeah, look at
just
this.
look at all the stuff and
Like,
it's going good, you know. And also, you know, the community also helps us, you know.
yeah.
So it's not like we
It's not our own
efforts.
effort. It's also from the community,
Yeah.
with the community.
Yeah, but you also do a lot of stuff for the community, like you do
Yeah,
shootings and
for
creative
free.
Yeah.
Like we used to not earn money, obviously. I mean, that wasn't the whole point. I mean, obviously the goal is to earn money.
Yeah.
But it's more like, you know what, this is our community, let's help out.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
I guess like what Jason says is it's the culture
Yeah.
we have in us. Like
Exactly.
same with Chilton, you know, like because his culture is also very community
Yeah, exactly.
based, high-risk, you know, whatnot. Like so that's I really do think also Tilburg is a great place. It's like a central for all the arts.
Yeah.
If y'all don't know, it's like we're really close to Germany, we're really close to Belgium, we're really close to Amsterdam. Like
Yeah.
you got this whole place to have the opportunity to to grow as an artist or whatever it is you want to do. Yeah, and Tilburg is growing so much, like we've just been saying the past couple episodes, like so many events are coming up, so much artists in this city. Yeah, so many people to cater to. Actually, like the population here is very high. The third or maybe the fourth or fifth most populated city in the Netherlands. I don't know. Google it. Maybe fact check me.
I know.
Write in the comments below. Now I'll Google it later. Yeah, I think it's definitely one of the most populated city because it's a very young city because of all the colleges that are around.
Students.
So a lot of students, like, so yeah, a lot of people to cater to. If you're a DJ, bang. You know, if you're a dancer, a lot of events, whatever you want to do, man. Just gotta do it. You know?
And also like a lot of influence because it's really international. There are a lot of students. There are a lot of people coming from different countries. So you have this cultural.
Oi.
This like cultural influence and just creating something together, and more because it's not people from this country necessarily. You build more this feeling of community or trying to connect or trying to, because you don't have like your family or your so it's like
it's so multicultural, like so if you don't if you don't speak Dutch, like don't be afraid to come in the big cities. Like okay, some smaller cities, villages, it would be harder, but man, here we barely use Dutch.
I think it's one of the best countries to come if you don't know the native language.
Like there's no need to speak Dutch. I mean you can, you know, but I never had the need to. That's the thing. That's why I never actually probably learned. Like
But it's also like,
I mean, I learned from the surroundings.
But almost everyone around me is international.
Exactly. Even where I'm working during the day is like it's all Korean people. Everybody speak English. It's like come on. But so don't be afraid to come to Tilburg, man. It's a beautiful city, small but beautiful city. A lot of things going on.
And more stuff coming.
More stuff coming. And by the way, shout out to Dance Brabant. Thank you for, because we didn't do this last episode, or the first one, I think. So shout out to Dance Brabant. Thank you for giving us this space, like that. Shout out. There you go.
Really nice space.
Thank you. We appreciate you all for letting us in your home, and and if you're an artist also, y'all come here, check this place out. A lot of performances and things going on.
A lot of classes also.
And there's an open call. The deadline is
open call of performance.
15th of April. It's a residency
for dance and
performance makers.
Yes.
But it's in Amsterdam.
It's in Amsterdam?
Yeah, Belda, Amsterdam.
Scratch that. It's not Tilburg. But
don't
just follow Dance Brabant on Instagram. You see how it is. So we're gonna put it down there. Follow them so you can check out what's going on. If there's an opportunity, whatnot, you can check it out. So thank y'all.
And also don't forget there are really nice festival happening in May, 1st, 2nd and 3rd of May.
Amsterdam Emotion.
What? Tilburg Emotion?
Oh damn, I thought TIM, Tilburg Emotion.
TIM.
Follow them on Instagram so you all also updated on some information that's gonna come up soon. So you know what's gonna happen, who's performing, what's going on, which and where.
TIM. Time is money.
Time is money. Time is money. Give me my money. All right. Let's slowly close this up. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode with us. I hope you enjoyed the stories. It's not a full story because we didn't expect to do this. Like,
exactly.
If we talk about our dance journey, we could go like a couple of different episodes because it's really, really long. But thank you for interviewing us.
I think it's nice to know also a bit about you guys. You're always interviewing the people, but
yes, sir.
Now the role change.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
You don't have any more questions for us before we shut down?
We could keep going, but I think we're fine. No?
Okay, let's end it like this, real quick. Shit, what was the three different? Do you have three mantras? Three mantras. Let's leave three mantras.
I live by.
Yeah. We're not following a script, so I'm getting lost.
I don't have three mantras. I just have one big one.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
I need to try to recite it because I usually recite this in the morning to myself.
Let's go.
In order to realize the long-term vision, anticipate the journey, all the emotions will be experienced, win or lose, the finish line is the finish line. That's my mantra.
Nice. What about you?
Are you ready? You answer
Another
this
one.
question.
Another one.
Por favor.
Or you can say it in Spanish for fun.
I don't know. I don't even know. Yeah.
CCC.
Okay, you first.
Okay.
I think about it.
Yeah, I go first. I'll leave with tree mantra. Okay. Time is money. No, what you call this? So enjoy the journey, and never focus on the destination. Just know where you're going, but focus on the journey. It's where all the learnings and all the experiences will happen, like basically. And the other one is stay grounded, no matter where you are in life. Keep your feet on the ground. Keep your eyes up high, so aim high, but stay grounded and don't fly. Because you ain't got no wings, man. You're probably on shrooms or something. but yeah.
Don't fly.
Last one. Always believe in yourself. But know your limits. Believe in yourself, but know your limits, and yeah, so you won't be disappointed with yourself and with people around you. So basically, don't expect people to do things as well. Just do you, man.
Yes, sir.
Don't do yourself too much though. Just do you.
On that note, we're gonna end.
On that note, yeah, I gotta keep the humor going, you know. Dirty ass humor.
Yeah, I feel like Maria has.
Maria, let's go.
Yeah.
Her mantra.
I will say, like, for me right now, it's more like just keep going.
Yes, sir.
Because it's gonna come. It's
Yeah.
already there. It's already there. You just need to keep going. And
He wanted to say something, but he held himself back.
what do you wanted to say?
Can't say it, man. I can't say it. It's not for this type of content.
That face.
Yeah, dirty thoughts, man. So.
Yeah.
Well, I would say that, and yeah, that's it. I wanted
Just
to say
keep
it,
going.
like,
It will come.
yeah.
Just do you. Don't fly. On that note,
Keep
keep
connected. Keep
Stay
alive.
connected. Keep talking with
Body,
people.
mind.
Keep sharing. Keep learning from each other. Da.
Exactly.
Gra. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all y'all.
Alright.
Bosnia,
Alright.
Exactly.
Philippines,
Yeah.
Yay.
Thailand people.
All those people.
Goddamn. Hello,
Hello.
hi,
Alright.
and goodbye.
Hi.
Okay.
This has been episode 3 of season 2.
Yeah.
And again, hope you all liked it and learned something. I hope we inspired you
Exactly.
somehow, some way, or you learned something from what we're talking about. We signing out. This is me, CJ, Jason,
Exactly.
and Maria,
Yeah.
aka
Ghost Town.
yes sir, Kangashi, aka Kangashi, and we signing out, yo.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
This would have
Awesome.
been like TV show.
We'll call you Ghost Town.
Nardwar.
Oh.
Ghost Town.
Um,
What's it, Ghost